this championship fight. Up at 23 to 28, 5'8", 5'8", height's the same. Both men making it under the weight. Slight reach advantage for Ladamien. 3-0, 3-0. 1-0, gotta go. To you, Garett.
From Rochester, Minnesota, and streaming live on MCFCCombat.com, we welcome you back to Men's City Fighting Championship 3, where we open the second half with our featured amateur bout, 5 3-minute rounds for the MCFC Amateur Bantamweight Championship. These bouts are sanctioned and regulated by the Minnesota Department of Labor and Industries, Office of Combative Sports, Deputy Commissioner Keith Pierce. Now we introduce you first the blue corner. Standing 5'8", weighing 134 1/4 pounds. This undefeated bantamweight brings a 3-0 amateur record with 2 second-round submission victories, representing Primal MKE out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Dillan Martinez. Now introduces his opponent across the gate, fighting out of the red corner. At 5'8", weighing in at 134 3/4 pounds. Perfect thus far in his amateur career at 3-0, with 3 first-round submissions. Training in calculated violence MMA from Omaha, Nebraska. Welcome, Ladamien Sturdivant.
Center, don't bring the center. All right, fighters, we went over the rules yesterday. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. If you'd like to touch gloves, do so now. Go back to your corners, come out ready to fight.
Staring a hole for each other there.
Yeah.
Well, these guys got a lot of submission on their record here, so it could be interesting here.
Here we go. First 5-rounder of the night.
Testing reach, showing respect, trying to feel each other out.
Nice outside leg kick there for Martinez.
Very intelligent round 1 start from both of them.
Another orthodox versus southpaw here.
Yep. Be nice to see if they can actually take advantage of that.
Right.
A little dirty boxing in between. Clinch work.
Damien doing a great job with the head position there.
Yep. Sturdivant able to kind of muscle him over, keep him in the keep him against the cage here. Ooh, low blow.
We were seeing the right hand and the knee of Sturdivant make it through, but that one was just caught low. I'd like him to keep the pressure on.
Looks like Chris is giving him a warning here. You get those warnings, you use them.
Yeah.
I mean,
one thing if it's a flagrant.
Right. You guys come here, you felt each other out now, and now you can
right.
Regain your composure.
Beginning of the round, too, 53 seconds. I mean, I can't imagine he takes too long unless it's really bothering him.
Right. Kind of sucks, though, when you restart and have to re-engage, and, there's almost that feel-out period
Loss of
again.
momentum.
Right.
Loss of position.
Well, thank God we didn't see him doubled over or anything like that from Peine. That's always terrible to see.
Outside leg kick from Sturdivant. 2 minutes left in the first round.
It'd be nice to see body kicks between these guys, opposite stance. I mean, it's there. Worst comes to worst, you have that elbow dropping down.
Right. A lot of this is like your game and beating that lead foot,
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to get outside, trying to get your outside hand to land, come straight.
Sturdivant doing an excellent job putting his left hand lower on Martinez to avoid.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with pressure here on the cage.
Martinez went for a shot there against the cage. Kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that.
Yeah.
No. Amy, you could get away with it professionally. You're probably going to eat a knee on the way.
Yeah. We see Sturdivant taking control of Martinez's left full arm and now getting the takedown. Getting partial back control here. It does look like Martinez is a little too low. Sturdivant now has the back. Spoke too soon.
It's a good scramble here.
Yeah, good scramble.
Martinez does have his hands locked. They are now free. And Sturdivant yet again keeping the urgency and the pressure on.
Sturdivant getting onto the backside there.
he definitely seems to be getting the edge in these scrambles.
Oh, absolutely. It's the second time he's taken the back. Now he has his leg locks, and he's going to be looking for the rear naked here anytime.
Go on across your feet there.
Yeah.
Any jiu-jitsu guy. That hurts. Don't do that.
That looked painful.
See if he can get this in.
I wonder if he's going to throw the far side. Nope, he didn't want to. He
took him out.
Yeah, looking
And
for
now
the
in
mount.
full mount, Sturdivant is ground and pounding. Turning over Martinez is.
Martinez, he just
great
got to stay
flow in the
composed.
grappling.
Now he's got to fight a hand.
5 seconds to go. I wonder if he heard the 10-second clap.
Yeah.
And he survives the
Grab
round.
the belt. Ooh, you can see it on his face.
Yeah.
He's wearing it on his face there.
Definitely was interesting.
That was a pretty dominant round by Sturdivant there, if you ask me.
Saved by the bell.
That, that can get in that category of a 10-8, with that dominant, and that close to finishing him at the end of the, now you're talking 10-8 rounds.
They did lower the criteria with that a little bit.
Right.
I would fight back on you a little bit just because there was, at most, it was a submission at the end, and they kind of qualified as like multiple times.
Right.
So, at worst, 10-9.
Right, for sure.
A little bit of huffing and puffing in the blue corner here.
Someone in the stands wants to see a knockout. You hear that?
Should we scream it?
Round 2 on the way.
I just wanted to get it on the record, Usually the advice you get from the stands is top notch.
Yeah. You just always listen to them. You always should. Trading kicks there.
Sturdivant instantly back out, trying to dictate that pace.
Right hand made it through for Sturdivant.
Multiple combination there from Sturdivant.
He's doing a great job. Martinez just kind of seems like he's stuck a little bit, like he doesn't know how to respond.
Mm-hmm. Either getting backed up via striking or backed up via grappling.
Right.
Yeah.
Got one underhook back here.
You just don't want to stand there and be stationary. He's doing a good job here fighting head position now, though.
Yep.
Sometimes it takes, to get hit before you wake up and like, oh, I'm in a fight. Here we go. Let's go. It's round 2.
Martinez with the tie clinch, seeming to be having an easier time controlling Sturdivant. And as I say that, Sturdivant gets a second takedown. Minute 45 to work with in this round. Sturdivant laying heavy shots.
Big shots from the top here. Not looking great here optics-wise.
Man, Martinez once again giving the backup to Sturdivant here in round 2. Ooh, I hope he fights those hands.
Yep,
Not under the neck yet, and it is tapped.
Round 2, tap out.
Sturdivant did a great job there, not jumping to a submission, letting the punches open up the submission, and then once the submission was there, take it.
Yep.
Sometimes guys get in there and they jump to it, and it's not there, and that whole time you could have been punching them. You let the punches open it up. He did a great job. Sturdivant looked great.
Solid effort from Sturdivant. Didn't really have any holes in that performance. He was picking apart Martinez and just wearing him down on the ground. Heavy ground and pound. And that's all she wrote.
And I'm sure Martinez will bounce back from this. He's 4th fight in, now 3-1. I mean, obviously he's winning fights. He'll bounce back.
Right. Let's go to Garett to make it official.
The rear naked choke brings on the tap. Official time, 1 minute, 36 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner by submission, and now the MCFC Amateur Bantamweight Champion, Ladamien Sturdivant.
I get to go home with some hardware. That's always a bonus.
I felt that thing. I felt that thing at his apartment. Yeah, you got to. That you got to do the shoulder swing.
Being the amateur bantamweight champion of MCFC, our first. How you feeling right now?
It feels good. I put a lot of work into this camp. I sacrificed a lot, and it just feels good to come in here and showcase my skills.
Seemed like early on you seemed to kind of want to dictate that pace, push it heavy right away, get it heavy as you can. Did it seem like you were having any struggles? Seem like you were getting any sort of like kind of resistance at all?
Not really. You got a couple of knees in the shit for good, but I got it back. And then from there, it's he's not gonna let me do anything. It's a fight, so just my little word is, mine is better. That's it.
Do you have anything else to say to these fans here? Oh yeah, everybody listening.
Thank you guys for coming out. I want to thank my girlfriend and Curious. They came out to support me, and the Nebraska boys get hot even longer.
All right, everybody, your new amateur